back to another video. It is your girl Golden. If you don't know, today we are going to be talking about a much needed topic that a lot of people don't talk about, and that is pregnancy tips. How to get pregnant, what to do when you're pregnant, how to birth correctly, and taking care of yourself after birth. Starting off, I want to talk about the spiritual reasons personally why I feel like it is difficult getting pregnant, depending upon, you know, the metaphysical side of pregnancy, because when a woman is pregnant, it is her most powerful time in her life where she is connected to the universe, and you know, her portal is kind of open. Personally, my reasons for why people have a hard time conceiving, they have a lot of emotional traumas that is residing in them. Our emotions store in our womb and create a unwelcoming energy. Depending upon the traumas and what you have gone through your life, those energies could be so overwhelming, intense, that it is not a suitable place for a new soul to want to come through at that moment. Of course, you can clear and cleanse, you know, your womb. You could do certain meditations and yoga positions that help you clear your womb, and just being more mindful and aware of the energy that you may be carrying in your womb through meditation and stuff like that. Especially when it has to do with sexual traumas like rape, sexual abuse of any kind, a large amount of partners, sexual partners, their energy is residing in us for a total amount of at least 7 years. If you are not cleansing and clearing your womb from that sexual energy, when you have all these energies inside your womb, no soul is going to want to live inside of you, and if they do, that causes a lot of recycled traumas getting passed on to the new generation. That's why a lot of us have so many traumas that are not ours, but our parents, our mothers, but they did not cleanse and clear themselves before conceiving. We carry a lot of emotional issues that are not ours, but our mothers, and you know, the energies that just was residing in her womb. So that is one huge reason why I feel like it is so important to cleanse ourselves, cleanse our wombs regularly as women. Or just create a safe, welcoming environment for our, you know, kids, our future kids that we're trying to conceive and stuff like that before they come. Or if you know, some souls duty is to break those generational curses, people call them, and some souls don't even want to partake in it and would rather you cleanse yourself. And you know, they came here to work on their own stuff, they came here to do their own mission and stuff like that, and they don't have time to be dealing with, you know, past traumas that is not going to help the betterment of the planet, because we know that certain souls come here for specific reasons and certain reasons. So yeah, depending upon the soul that you are producing, that plays a huge part in everything. Another reason why you may not be conceiving the way you are supposed to, or you know, in the rhythm that you're supposed to, is because you are out of balance with nature. The moon is a big part of, you know, our cycle, and she teaches us how to have a cycle. Being in tune with her, your cycle usually matches up in order for you to get on our appropriate cycle, because you know, our cycle really does play a huge importance on when we conceive, because you know, it is a timeline of your body pretty much being in tune with itself. When you're out of balance, sometimes some people don't ovulate, and that is a big part of why they're not conceiving or why they're not getting pregnant, because ovulation is very important during the whole trying to get pregnant stage. So you have to make sure you know when your body is ovulating. Sometimes you can tell through temperature. They have ovulation tests and stuff like that. Make sure you are having sex on appropriate days. If you are ovulating through that day, you can have sex every other day. It doesn't have to be every single day unless you want to do it every single day. But make sure that you know when your ovulation period is and your window is. Usually it's 14 days before your period. But if you are out of alignment with yourself, it could be bouncing from this point to this point. Just make sure that you're paying attention to your body's, the discharge that you're having, the body temperature, and all that other stuff helps you know when your body is ovulating or not. And sometimes when you're not in your period, it gives you cramps and stuff like that when you are ovulating. So just make sure you're doing it before the peak of your ovulation and a little bit after your ovulation, stuff like that. Make sure you want to have kids too, because now I'm going to list the herbs and their I'm gonna list the herbs and their you know, their importance on why it is important to take the certain herbs while you get pregnant or while you're trying to get pregnant, and you know, do your research on them, see what works for you. Make sure your hormones is balanced. There's a lot that comes into take with, you know, conceiving. It is not always about, oh, my body is just doing. Sometimes your body is literally preparing for conception, and it may take a while, but it is working with you, not against you. As long as you're doing your part, your body's going to do its part, and that may take a little bit. Your body may be adjusting to your partner's, you know, sperm and stuff like that, and you know, and you know, just preparing itself for conception. So be patient with yourself. Do not stress, because that is a number one cause, one of the number one causes of not conceiving or stressing about it and all that other stuff. Have fun, go with the flow, and just try not to stress and worry so much about it, because it's gonna happen at the perfect time, divine timing, and you know, you'll be prepared. It's best to get your body prepared before you actually conceive. So if you are trying to conceive and it's a planned pregnancy, make sure your body is correct before conceiving, because it reduces the risk of complications and miscarriage and stuff like that. So make sure you're doing what is necessary.